Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. So this is sermon number 8 from the peak of eloquence. In this sermon, Imam Ali has depicted the mentality of Quraysh and what Ahlul Bayt have done to teach them Islam and to reform their minds. He finished it with an advice to them to accept religion sincerely. We Ahlul Bayt guided you from the abyss of ignorance and infidelity towards the horizon of knowledge and religion. We raised the standard of your life and behavior. Through us you saw the light of truth and wisdom and came out of the dark alleys of paganism and depravity. Those ears be better deaf, which do not care to listen to good advice and do not wish to be warned of the evil consequences of a vicious life. How could my humble and subdued voice induce such people to pay heed to truth, justice, and religion when the strongly worded commands of Allah and His Prophet did not make them attentive? May Allah grant strength, boldness, and stability to persons who are afraid of nothing but His might. And you, Quraysh, so far as you are concerned, I always expected deceit, duplicity, and hypocrisy from you and awaited for the same. I always noticed in you treachery and knavery. I was not harsh with you because of your outward show of Islam, while you were under the wrong impression that you could deceive me. But my sincere love of truth and justice has always kept me warned of your treacheries and frauds. Remember, who forsakes me and who does not obey me is on the wrong track. I never doubted the obligations laid upon me and the rights and privileges due to me from the time they were revealed to me. You know, Prophet Moses was never afraid of death. What he really feared was ascendancy of wealth, power, and ignorance over truth and justice. Similar is my case. Death does not frighten me. It never did. What I'm afraid of is that you do not realize that you are standing on the crossroads of truth and untruth. Remember, those who sincerely accept religion will never be disappointed. Sermon number 9. After the death of the Holy Prophet, when Abbas, uncle of the Prophet, and Abu Sufyan came to Imam Ali to swear allegiance, he advised them in the following words: O people, when you see revolt and anarchism raging like storms, try to find a way out of their injurious effects. Avoid the ways of hatred and malice, and do not let superiority complex drive you towards a class war. Remember, only those who have followers and helpers can achieve success. Others should not vie for power and supremacy. It is the safest course for them. This rulership is like a dirty water, not fit for consumption. It is like a morsel which chokes the person trying to swallow it. Any struggle at this stage is as foolish as picking raw fruits or trying to cultivate barren land. I was put in a dilemma. If I declare my just claims, people will start seeing that I have become avaricious and greedy for power and wealth. And if I sit quiet, they will say that I have grown weak and timid, and that fear of death is restraining me from asserting my just rights. So this is basically Imam Ali saying to the people. And he says, alas, do they not realize that I have never been afraid of death? I have faced it so often and have passed through so many phases of dangers and perils. I swear by Allah that Abu Talib's son Ali is as fond of death as a suckling baby is fond of its mother's breast. Death does not frighten me from claiming my rights, but there are such deep secrets and hidden knowledge as has been revealed and entrusted to me that if you know them, you will tremble like a rope hanging in a deep well. When Talha and Zubair rebelled against Imam Ali and by raising an army tried to take possession of the provinces of Basra and Kufa, the Imam resolved to fight against them to put down the rebellion. Some people, exaggerating the might and forces of the rebels, tried to dissuade the Imam against this decision. This speech was delivered by the Imam in reply to their dissuasion. What he said was, I swear by Allah that... So this is basically sermon number 10. Sorry, I had to mention previously, but this is sermon number 10. I swear by Allah that I will not sit quiet and will not allow these people to do as they like. I will not act like the hunted beast which is lulled and fooled by its hunter and falls an easy prey to his tricks and devices. But with the help of believers in the truth and justice of Islam, I will try to suppress this revolt against Allah and religion. I declare that with assistance of my faithful followers, I will always fight against upholders of Shiism and hypocrisy and supporters of injustice and falsehood, till I meet with my death. There is nothing new to me in this revolt since the passing away of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. How often were my rights usurped and unjust and unjustifiable. Precedence was given to others, till the situation has now been brought to such gravity that these unholy holders have resolved to fight against me. Sermon number 11. In this sermon, Imam Ali describes the mental condition of those Muslims who in reality were hypocrites and had in their hearts no place for truth, justice, and religion. To serve their purpose, they stooped to every vice and evil, and Satan was their guide and lord. These hypocrites, so the sermon starts, these hypocrites to gain success have accepted the devil as their lord and have depended upon his help and support. The devil in his turn uses them as his underlings and accomplices. He has poisoned their souls with doubts and suspicions about truth and with schism and hypocrisy in religion. These vices, creeping secretly and incomprehensibly into their minds, gradually establish a very firm hold there, till these persons reach a stage when they only see what the devil wants them to see and speak what he wants them to speak. He instigates them to every kind of evil and makes every sin and vice appear to them as charming, beautiful, and beneficial. They act as if they are confederates of the Satan to establish his authority, and they propagate his lies, delusions, and deceits.